I can't die with nothing. Ain't nobody had me nothing. Had to build it brick by brick. Every scar became a lesson. Every loss became a gift. Oh, I came from the bottom, I know all about struggling. I've been 10 toes down, yeah, I hit the ground running. Always on my grind, you know your boy stay hustling. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with I can't die with nothing. Ain't nobody had me nothing. Had to build it brick by brick. Every scar became a lesson. Every loss became a gift. Oh, I came from the bottom, I know all about struggling. I've been 10 toes down, yeah, I hit the ground running. Always on my grind, you know your boy stay hustling. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with I can't die with nothing. Ain't nobody had me nothing. Had to build it brick by brick. Every scar became a lesson. Every loss became a gift. Oh, I came from the bottom, I know all about struggling. I've been 10 toes down, yeah, I hit the ground running. Always on my grind, you know your boy stay hustling. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. Get it how I live, you know I gotta make something. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. Slept with a blank, yo, knocking at the front door. Dreams bigger than the city that I came up from before. Every no became a reason I was working even more. Now I'm building every blessing that they swore I never score. Mama prayed while the light kept flickering. Pocket full of hope, but the bills kept whispering. I'm moving with a purpose, every move got significance. Failure ain't an option when survival is the difference. I ain't chasing fame, I'm chasing freedom for the family. Turning every setback into something they can hand to me. Pressure made a diamond out of vision, looking heavenly. If they never gave a seed, I'm building my own legacy. Every loss turned into fuel. Every wound became a tool. I refuse to lead this earth without showing what I'm worth. Yeah, I came from the bottom, I know all about struggling. I've been 10 toes down, yeah, I hit the ground running. Always on my grind, you know your boy stay hustling. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. Get it how I live, you know I gotta make something. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. They only see the shine, they don't know about the nights though. Head down, tunnel vision, had to trust what I was fighting for. Lost some people on the road, still I kept my eyes toward everything they said was impossible. I opened that door. Heart full of scars, but the faith never folded. Even when my back against the wall, I stayed focused. Every dollar got a mission, every move got devotion. Now I'm swimming through the pressure like the ocean was my home. I ain't scared of hard work, I was raised inside it. Bit another lane when they told me I could find it. Only competition is the man inside the mirror. Every year I'm getting closer while my vision getting clearer. I refuse to leave this world empty-handed. Everything they doubted, watch me make it happen. Every sacrifice, every sleepless night, turn into the fire that's burning inside. Came from the bottom, I know all about struggling. I've been 10 toes down, yeah, I hit the ground running. Always on my grind, you know your boy stay hustling. And you can't tell me shit, cause I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. Get it how I live, you know I gotta make something. I can't die with nothing. I can't die with nothing. You can doubt me all you want, but I'ma keep on coming, cause I can't die with nothing. 10 toes, no excuses. from the bottom. Now we build it forever.
Yeah. Already. Good morning. Y'all know what time it is. It's story time this morning with our plug. Yes, sir. Everybody need to get in the building. I'm waiting on y'all. Good morning. How you doing, Marty? Welcome in. Y'all know what it is. It's that time. What's up, BG? What's good, my brother? Y'all know what time it is. How y'all morning, man? How y'all morning doing? Collecting my thoughts at this time right quick, because I'm ready to get into it. I've been waiting all week to get to this one. Hey, if y'all missed it, man, it was a wonderful live on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. with Marty. Such a in-depth conversation about her story. Her story was magnificent. Although it was trials and tribulations, but you know, these types of things make an individual to the person that they're going to be. And I enjoy that. I enjoy the growth. I enjoy the whole process. So if y'all missed that episode, go back to Mistakes Made Me. It was a great show, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in this morning. Coco, what's going on? Welcome in. Everybody's time to lock in. Y'all know what it is. I see everybody filing in the building. Go and hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Do all the things that are free. And if you're new to the channel, hey, please subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 18,000 subscribers. Matter of fact, let's hit that 17.5 first. We was on a long journey to the 17,000 subscribers. Now we are at the 17.3. Let's go ahead and get to 17.5. Let's do all the free stuff and go ahead and share this live out to the people and let them know. Once again, shout out to the single moms. I was raised by one and I love them. Yeah, me too, brother. Raised by a single mother. Know the struggle very well. You know, this is Uncle Plug TV. But we try to keep it as real as possible. We're not in the business of sugarcoating anything over here. Not taking on any new faces, new places, you know, when it comes to trying to duck and dodge what exactly we're trying to put out to the masses. You know what I mean? So I am your host with the most, who like to stay in the post. That mean I love that paint. And I'm glad y'all tapped in with us this morning. Last week, if you were missing, I was breaking down the unwarranted part of my crew, I would say, starting to grow with people who I truly didn't choose. And those were mistakes made on the road to wherever the hell I was going. So if you missed it last week, I was given the details of one individual that was a part of the squad that was initially becoming a nuisance, brought on by one of my people. And at this time, we had a lot going on. We had DEA agents that was coming in to the side of town that we was on, which was prohibited like not really prohibited, but at the same time, this wasn't one of those areas that a lot of eyes was on. But then, a lot of people came in, it was moving messy, and they was really bringing a lot of attention to that side of town at the time. I think that a lot of folks didn't understand exactly um, the severity of their actions. They was just out there moving and thinking they was moving and grooving, trying to make some paper. What's happening? I had to stop in with my boy Wiz, moving in, grooving, moving and grooving. Plug, yo, that's what's up. Too tight, man. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, I need to find you on the ground, man. If I need to find you on the ground, man, so I can holler at you. He say, bottom line, somebody was trying to bring down the Carter. Yeah. Hey, on the slick, man. To be real, every operation doesn't have to be big, man. Everybody was getting beside themselves. You know what I'm saying? I say Snoover K. Welcome in, Kobe Finney from the 60 script. Pyru Killer, okay. Snitch K, okay. I don't know. Oh, Snitch Killer, Snoover Killer, Pyru Killer, Snitch K, Snitch Killer. Okay, I get it. Say hit that like button and subscribe for sure, man. If you are new here, please hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, y'all in the building. Please hit that like button. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Y'all tap in, man. Tap into the business. IG name King, pop it on. I got you. All right. I won't forget that. So I don't think they understood the severity of the of what they were doing, what they was doing inside of that particular section, man. That was a great section to actually do something and move smooth. And before all this noise came, man, these guys, they want to party. I think their idea of trying to mask what's going on, with the party. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, brother. Most definitely. So I think they was trying to mask what was going on, all the activity that was going on with the party and everybody just being out there, being live, when sometimes, the silence can be louder than that. You know what I mean? Like, actually, the silence is actually better when you're doing something. Now it just seems like, oh, that's no place to watch. They're just sitting over there having drinks, hanging out after work. Let it seem like that. And then as people started coming, when more people start falling into the spot, because I told you, like, I did no dealings over here. That's the craziest thing. Like, when my GM did pull me into the building and talk to me after I got out on my VOP. What's up, souls? How you doing, my brother? Hope you got that good rest, my brother. We're going live today, y'all, at 11:30 with 1181 this morning. If my boy Souls can be available. If not, we'll be on at 6 o'clock or 6:30 this evening. Either way, we'll send out the bat signal so all y'all can be in the building. My favorite Mariners hat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. I got something for you coming too. Y'all just chill, brother. 11:30, he said 11:30. I love it. Be right on, right off, right back on. I love it, man. Let's run it, man. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood, brother. Yes, sir. Yeah. I know what you meant, brother. I know what you meant. Yes, sir. So with these guys, how they were moving on this particular side of the town, was very sloppy. Very sloppy. When I first peeped it, after I had the conversation, I kind of stayed away for a little bit. You know what I mean? I remember this. This is what I forgot to tell. I stayed away for about a week or so, probably 8, 9 days, 10 days, to let the situation start to die down on that side of town. So when them boys was doing what they was doing, I didn't know what they were selling. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know these dudes. I ain't know these dudes at all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know who they were. I ain't know who they were, what they was doing, or what they was moving. Me, myself, I didn't put too much emphasis on it because I did what I did before work and I did what I did while at work. Pretty much, me coming from the old trap, I didn't really like that late night moving, You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like that late night moving. I liked to do what I needed to do during the course of my day and then get back to the crib. You know what I mean? I had a nice crib. I told you, like, I was the only gated community in Legacy Park. You know what I mean? Like, I had my big screen set up here. I got my other screen set up right here. So I'm playing my Madden, you know what I'm saying, during football season. I got the football on the TV, and I got my Madden right here. So I'm watching football while I'm playing Madden. You know what I mean? I'm in heaven. I got a pool in the back. Sometimes I would go. He said my boys be grinding. Hey, I've been following while I'm out of state. Oh man, thank you, bro. Man, thank you, bro. I know you be grinding, man, getting to it, man. That's why I be want to share certain clips. I think I'm gonna put more in the Discord as well, too tight. But I got you, bro. I want to share some things with y'all, pick your brain a little bit. But I had my pool in the back. You know what I'm saying? I used to take my same little TV and I'll sit there in the pool on the stairs, just be in the water when it's hot. Didn't want to be inside and just play my game outside. You know what I mean? I would play my game inside, like, you know what I mean, outside in the pool. I'd be out there chilling, man, just trying to free my mind and think about what I got to do the next day. You know what I mean? So I had everything I needed. I was hustling for pretty much a reason, because I was already, I pretty much had some cake up under my belt. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't trying to get rich. You know what I'm saying? So this wasn't a dire situation. But now that the way these guys are moving, for sure. Yes, sir. So the way these guys were moving, and at this particular time, it's like Buddy was, it wasn't about the work. It wasn't about the movement. It wasn't about the, building a conglomerate at the time, because now I'm forced to be with these dudes. Not really forced, but now this opportunity is in my hand, and I don't really want nobody to say nothing. I don't really want nobody to put my business out there. So I really don't want to have these guys on the squad and not be, you know what I'm saying? I want to be quiet, keep things on the low, but to sit down and talk to these dudes, you gotta feed them too. So when I think the first time Buddy came to me, this particular cat came to me and was like, hey man, we need to start messing with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? They got some da-da-da-da-da. There's better. Like, let me tell you something. When you go and test your product, you feel me? When you go in to test your product, I had a particular way of how I test mine. You know what I mean? I went in the hood no more. This side of town was pretty much this a better side of town. I would call it the suburbs, but this particular side is a better side of town. So I didn't have no Teslas and no junkies, no J's that would snort or smoke my stuff, whatever the case may be. I had to drop it. I had to drop it in that water. I had to drop it off in that water. And that's how I test what I had. So if I'm dropping the grizzle, which is a gram, and it's coming back, you know what I'm saying, 0.7, you know what I mean? If I'm coming back 0.7, I ain't tripping. Like, real talk. I ain't tripping. If I'm coming back 0.7, I ain't tripping. So I know if she gonna bathe, I don't know if y'all know these terminologies, but if she gonna bathe, she gonna snort. You know what I'm talking about? That means if she bathing, that means she gonna lock up. If she bathing, she gonna lock up. But if she ain't bathing, you know what I'm saying, she ain't a good snout. You know what I mean? Which means we'll break it down in layman's terms, which means if she's going to lock up and become crack, that means she's going to be able to be snorted. Okay, so I don't really care about, what Buddy talking about. You know what I mean? He said, crocodile nuts, we got it out the swamp. OLP. What's up, Big Sco, man? Welcome in, my brother. Yes, sir. So I'm telling you straight up, like, I don't know if y'all familiar with these terminologies, but these are the terminologies. So if I take Shawty, which is her, which is that Yola, or that Yayo, or that Coke, if I take her and I put her in the water and she bathes, which means if she bathes, that means she locks up. That means she good to snout. So I know what my purity level is if I'm coming back 0.7. If I'm dropping a gram and I'm coming back 0.7, I got me some good quality. So you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me about the product that I'm rocking with, because I already know what it is. So he's like, man, we need to go mess with Buddy, this, that, and the third, because I think theirs better. I'm like, how? And I'm asking you, how do you know? Oh man, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? When I had yours, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Maybe if you stop trying to, you know what I'm saying, be on these niggas' dick and put the same enthusiasm into what you already got. You know what I'm saying? But what I should have done was this. I said, okay, well, go grab me a grizzle. Go grab me a grizzle, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Go grab me a grizzle, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see which one come back. Cause everything got cut on it, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting her straight off the boat, but she gonna touch a hand before she touch a hand. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't coming straight off the boat. So don't even tell me about that. You know what I'm saying? It was always another bright idea. Know how y'all be talking about women? Always got a bright idea. Everybody always got something going on. Everybody always got a bright idea. Say, too tight. What's good, bro? Let's go hollering at you, too tight. And he say, like, everybody, you know what I'm saying, be talking about this, that, and the third. Be like, how do you know? How do you know that it's better? How do you know this? You don't know. If you like rocking with these dudes, then by all means rock with these dudes. No, I'm rocking with you, bro. That's what it is. All right, well, bet. Let me show you something. So I took him on a little training day. As y'all know, I had to take him down there to the and take him back to my spot and holler at my people who had gave us some baddie, who gave us some bad situations. So see, that's what he was thinking. See, that was lodged in his mind. See, my regular cat wasn't available at the time, and I had to bust and shake a move real quick. Being that I had to go and bust and shake a move real quick, you know what I mean? And then and let me tell you this. He say, "Hey, spit that shit. What up, Skull? Yeah. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how overly ambitious, silly-minded niggas be when they inexperienced in certain things. See, the thing is that you took that one incident of my people doing that. See, you trying to find out every damn thing. So you want to be on top of everything because you really don't want to be underneath somebody. You want to be the boss. And sometimes being the boss means just coming along. Like if I had somebody that was schooling me to the situation prior to me making the mistakes that I made before I got to where I was. See, my buddy who initially put me over, who I was getting it from, he didn't know either. I just had the hustle and the location to do what I needed to do for him. But to really sit back and tell me what the game was, nah. Mistakes made to that situation to get where we were. You know what I mean? Like mistakes made to get to where we were. It was some trial and error to get to where we were. You wasn't there for that, man. See, these be the cats that be the first one to jump off the porch and jump straight behind a police car. And mistakes was made. And some of these mistakes be dire. You understand? And sometimes, man, people get into a situation that be so severe that you don't really even understand exactly, how you got there. Be like, damn, man. And and then the loyalty factor of it makes people turn state. All of these situations, that's why I tell a dude, I say, man, listen, I hear what you say. I rock what you say. I know you regurgitate these rap lyrics and whatnot. And I think you think that you know how the game goes and how it's being played. But it's certain situations that lead these inexperienced cats into situations the way they be telling. Where they be behind that 8 ball. Literally. Because they weren't groomed in the game. They jumped in the game, thought they was going to make some bread. Things got rocky. You got desperate. It's your only means of income, so you're willing to do anything. You're willing to do anything to get the revenue. You have, that's why I say it's steps to this shit. It's not your everything. It's not your everything. If you're going to hustle, it's not your everything. So you have no desperation times. You have no times where you're only doing this because you got to do X, Y, and Z. That's why you got to have a paper trail. I'm not condoning this. I'm not saying to do this at all. I'm not saying that. Don't do this at all. But if you're going to indulge, make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. First up at the top. That's just like if you go buy a used car, save up the money you need to save it just in case this car take a shit on you. That's just like if you're going to jump into this game, make sure you take care of your key people that's in your circle, your mother, your sister, your aunts, your brothers, your immediate circle, your circumference. Take care of these people. Take care of these people, because if you take care of them, when you get in the jam, they knew what happened. Hey, I'm giving you this just in case I get bond. I mean, if something happened to me, which means you have to be honest about this, what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like there's rules, there's steps, there's rules to engagement. You know what I'm talking about? Like you go in there and say, hey man, just in case I get popped, this is what I need for you to have. You know what I'm saying? If they tell you I get popped, say if you gave it to one person, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Man, if anything happened to me, I get popped, whatever. This should cover any bail money. This 10%. Make sure you go. And ain't nobody thinking about that. Hey, man, this is a title to one of these dippers I got. This is a collateral and this is bread. Because that's what you're going to need for them to come get you. You're going to need some collateral to even get the 10%. And then you need to have the 10%. Didn't think about that, did you? Didn't think about that, did you? Think back. If you was back there with me whenever I went, I had a guy right around the corner. When I first sat down and talked and spoke with him about Bell's bondsman, he stayed right around the corner and he wasn't that busy. He did not have a lot of people. When I went and took him, remember the gray 93 Crown Vic? Yeah, the Crown Vic title was brought to him. He had a copy. Here's the we already ready. So whenever I hit, boom, I jump right back out. Boom. The only time I really didn't get an opportunity, when you VOP, you'll have no bond. That's why I had to sit how I sat. They telling you build your character, stop, breathe, act. You say stop, breathe, act accordingly to God and not your own will. Feel you say you feel, then let me see it. My bad, brother. A little slow this morning. Words of Pimp C. Yeah. I was on it, bro. Like a lot of the things that I had to learn through trial and error, I was on it, man. I was on it too tight, man. I promise you, bro. I was on it, man. All that stuff that was being done, I was on that. Because I wasn't just doing that. I was a dope boy. I was a true dope boy, for real, bro. Like I knew what came with this game. You don't want everything that come with the game, but this is what came with the game, bro. And a lot of these cats just were moving too fast. I'm like, dog, how do you in all the spots talking to all the people without any of the prior knowledge before that, bro? Real shit, though. Yes, sir. And you know all the people. You talking to all the people. You in all the spots. You trying to just often to take this over. You just too ambitious, bro. You can get money without trying to get all the bread. See, your ambitions outside of the game can't be stronger than your ambitions in the game. Let me rephrase that. Your ambitions inside of the game can't determine your ambitions outside of the game. Because outside of the game, your only objective is to stay free. Regardless of what. Because if you got a paper trail and you got a job, which means paper trail, y'all, means you have a job. You have a job. So if you're going to do whatever you're going to do, you can't. All right, this is how you got to do. I can't let my hustle destroy my job. That's what it is. I can't let my hustle destroy my job because this is for show money. This is fast that won't last money. This is for show money. So my hustle can't destroy my job. So in that, if you take that aspect of it and say, I won't let it destroy my job, then guess what? Then it won't destroy your livelihood, period. It'll be what it is. You ain't gonna be moving the same because this ain't your only means of income. This ain't your only means of revenue. So you got to be smart as you moving through this thing. But buddy want to be everything, man. He hard-headed. He's sloppy. He ain't disciplined at all. It's time to bust moves. Can't get him on the phone. He sleep in the bed. Man, there's one time, man, I had to go snatch buddy out the bed with his foot by his foot. And the way he think he moving and this, that, and the third, and the way I'm complaining to him, he thinking, oh, this nigga jealous, dog. Man, this nigga jealous, dog. Ain't nobody jealous of you, dog. Everything you got or you trying to get, man, we done already got. They don't even want that, bro. It's over with. We done came from the Booger Green Geo Metro to the 93 Crown Vic, to the 93 Bubble Caprice, man. Hey, look, bro. We ain't on that type. All right, that's cool. But these are just means of transportation. We trying to get this money, man. Stack this revenue up. What you talking about, man? Yeah. And the people that I'm dealing with, I also got to protect them because they family. The ones that I'm going to see, my plug is family. But I gotta have two. I got my other dog. That's my other people. I gotta keep them safe too, bro. And at the same time, like, hey, I like consistency. So that was the one thing that was about it that I didn't mind having another person. Now I got more to move. Now it's more consistency. You know what I mean? It's more consistency. So dealing with these guys, the way he moving, he's like, yeah, man, these guys got better. I'm like, all right, they got better. What's good? How do you know? Man, ain't nobody complaining, man. It was like, you know what I'm saying? They was complaining about the other one. I was like, yeah, well, you put the same enthusiasm into what you already got instead of being on buddy dick, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, we can go ahead and do what we need to do. Because now you getting aggravating with this whole shit, bro. Like, I knew you was going to be a fucking problem, dog. I knew you was going to be a problem, man. You said a lot of that shit to the side because back then, you know, I was no nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You put a lot of that shit to the side. I was like, yeah, man, whatever, man. All right, bet. So boom, it's still business as usual with me. You say whatever you want to say, still business as usual with me. So I'm moving and shaking. Now I'm starting to sit over there and peep out exactly what's going on. Now, mind you, I'm still on probation. I'm on intense. So I ain't got but so long because I'm not going to let me sit over here with you jackasses get me hemmed up. You know what I'm saying? What I came to do, what y'all trying to do after hours, I'd already done on the clock already. Me and Carl operation was smooth as silk every night I worked. And that was fine by me. Putting the extra 12, 14, 15, 16 a week on top of what I'm getting paid, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And within this time frame, my peoples get locked up. My little bro get locked up. So when he get hit, now it's like, boom, I got to go over here and get him a lawyer. You know what I mean? I got to get my brother a lawyer. Like, I went straight first quarter. You know what I mean? Like, because I didn't know how sloppily they was moving till it seemed like every time he was getting popped. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on, man? What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling buddy, like, man, I don't want him to get nothing. But, you know, most of the time, man, your people ain't going to tell you the truth. Your people ain't going to tell you the truth, bro. Wisdom, not, he say, wise man knowledge. I'm finna get back to it. Much love. Keep educating, bro. Thank you, Too Tight, man. I'll see you soon, man. I'm going to hit you up, man. I'm going to see you in the Funny Papers for sure. Yeah. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. So, yeah. So, man, when I'm sitting back, man, and now I'm seeing him get popped, I'm going to get him an attorney. I'm talking to the dude. You know, he's big time now. I remember a couple years before moving out here to Texas, I seen him on a billboard, and I was like, that's funny. Because I was rocking with him back in when he was small time. Like he was small time, and now I see he's a big guy in Polk County now. Yeah, he's a big guy. Kevin, a big guy in Polk County now. If y'all riding around, I say Kevin, you know what I'm saying? You still in Florida. Like, yeah, like he was small time when I was dealing with him. He was like one of the ones they'll just throw on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like throw him on anybody. But he was small time back then. So when I went to go see him, his retainer was low. You know, the money he needed to go do what he needed to do for my brother was low. You know what I mean? He was inexperienced, you know what I'm saying? Me not knowing at the time, but taking a chance on him. You know, boom, because I wanted to have one on the team that whenever something went wrong, I had me a lawyer to call, I had me a bondsman to call, I had everything I needed at that time. You know what I mean? So if anything went wrong, boom, that's how it went down. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah. So now, buddy, he's at his crib throwing tattoo parties. You know what I'm saying? In a very, very, very quiet neighborhood. Like the neighborhood's so quiet, I don't even know that they're down there doing what they do because I'm on a whole other end. They're down there doing what, you know what I'm saying? Like they over there doing. I'm here, brother, but at the gym. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Get that workout in, bro. Go ahead, go and get that work. So they on that end throwing tattoo parties, hanging out all night, you know what I'm saying? Being up all night, doing this, that, and the third. There was no structure. They were just hanging out, man. Them boy was undisciplined, man. It used to upset my spirit. Knowing that I should have separated. But you know, you're doing what you're doing. You're doing what you're doing. You're just doing what you're doing. Making these dumbass mistakes, these rookie ass, soft ass, dumbass mistakes. Me, not him. This is to be expected. These first conversations of what we talking about the whole game aspect of it. Let me know that he inexperienced, don't know what the fuck you got going on, don't know what the fuck you doing. I understand that shit. I get it. So, you know, me going through the motions, doing what I do. My girl, she doing her thing at the time. She working up public. She doing her thing. Everything at the house is flowing smooth. You know what I mean? Everything is flowing smooth. The roommates that we had, Brandon and his girlfriend at the time, Stephanie, were having some problems. You know what I'm saying? I told you he was feeling some kind of way about us getting the master bedroom. He felt some kind of way about what was going on at the job, how he brought me in and I excelled over him, whatever the case may be. And I took over the line. I was now the quote unquote expo manager, you know what I'm saying? The expo leader, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, all that was going on, the weight of the game was weighing on me. It was. So, you know, like, but there's no escape because product needs to be moved. There's no excuses. There ain't no complaining. You know what I'm saying? But it was weighing on me. You know what I mean? Then I had this one guy named Chris who started working at the restaurant. He was a server as well. Cool cat. He was from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Very sharp, very, very sharp, real laid back, real chill kind of guy, but very emotional. And he had this girl, you know what I'm saying, that worked there as well. And they used to always go through it because he was very ambitious and he didn't want to work for anyone. Like his main thing was, I don't want to work for nobody. Like, I don't care if I'm a server, whatever. He wanted to work for himself. So he was a Forex trader way back when. He wanted to trade he was the first one to tell me about foreign exchange, Forex. He was the first one. I put that on everything. He was one of the first ones to tell me about foreign exchange, Forex. And he was trying to hip me to it. And I was like, that was dope. But I wasn't computer savvy at all. Not at all. You know what I mean? And he was trying to show me. So I would take like kind of like lunch dates and dinner dates with him, and we'll go down to a spot that was in Kissimmee. They used to have all you can eat, you know what I'm saying, baby back ribs, and we would go down there, short ribs, and just eat and conversate and just chill, talk, and get to know one another, and then like get to the business, but then it ended up being counseling sessions. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I ain't even on this type of time, bro. Like, I'm not here for no fucking counseling sessions, dog. I do not have a PhD, no medical, no master's, and none on my wall, bro. I'm not here for that. But folks love to bring me my problem, which made me further think that when I, did want to pursue something, it'll be something that I wanted that to help people, because a lot of people love to bring me their problems. They like to come and talk to me, and that they felt like it was a safe space. It is what it is. So we would do that. But then he also liked to indulge. You know what I mean? So getting to know him, it took me a few weeks to actually let him know that. But I always kept it, everybody that I dealt with, I always kept it third person. Like, oh, I know somebody. And his name was All Star. I always called him All Star. You know what I'm saying? That was the alter ego for myself. You know what I mean? So yeah, my boy Star, man, he and my boy Star, yeah. So just to keep him off of my trail. So whenever they did need something, need anything, boom, that's how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I got you, man. I'm gonna go holler at my boy real quick, man. I got you, boom, boom. But he liked to snarl a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Cool cat, but hey, most people don't understand that, man. It's a lot of drugs that come into this country on a regular basis. I'm talking about metric tons. So if you look around you and you're in a circle of 5, 9 times out of 10, 2 to 3 of those people out of that 5 use drugs. It just is what it is. They do. They use drugs. It is what it is. And that's facts. And I know it might be hard facts, but they use drugs. It is what it is. At some capacity, they use drugs. So me and him, we was getting cool. The reason why I'm mentioning him because he would play a part later on in the story time as the story time goes on. So this particular cat, you know what I'm saying, he wilding. You know what I mean? He's wilding now. Now a couple of weeks go by, about a month or two goes by. This dude here, he's wilding. His name out there already. His name out there. Like he's a heavy hitter. You know what I mean? Like to the point where if you connect the two dots, you'll think that I work for him. And I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, because behind the scenes, you sloppy, bro. Like no matter how much bread you getting, serving tables, no matter how much bread you getting doing this, like you sloppy, man. But my brother's attracted to that shit. He's attracted to it. Like for real, like most cats, like they didn't like the way I did things. Most of the ones they didn't like how I did, because I'm militant. I'm disciplined. I'm about my business. I'm not here for what you here for. I'm not. Like, even it's 100 at a time, 200 at a time, 250 at a time, I'm just stacking, because this ain't the end game. I'm really thinking of what could I do? What's my niche? Because I want to invest in myself. Because that's one thing me and Chris hit off. Like, I didn't want to work for nobody. I really didn't want to work for nobody. That's real talk. I really didn't want to work for nobody. I don't think it's not in the hustler's mentality. Most dudes are structured dudes. Like they need to be in structured environments, and they need for someone to tell them what to do until they don't have to tell them what to do anymore. But they still love that structure. Like the military. You know what I'm saying? I work in a corporate job. Most folks like structure. Most cats are free birds, which means they don't want to do shit but what they want to do. Then you got them guys that hustlers, that don't mind working for somebody, but really want to work for themselves. You know what I mean? I work for somebody if it's cool, if he's doing it the way I want to do it, then I work with him. But other than that, I don't want to work for nobody who want to do it like I do it. I don't care if you're geeky. I don't care if you're a square. I don't care if you're a lame. I don't care if you're a rooter poop, whatever the case may be. As long as you are doing it the way I would do it, I'm cool with that. That's what makes me that's what make you real to me. If you're a quirky cat, you like Comic-Con and you like Marvel and DC, and or you're into Beethoven and classical music and not really into the rap and this and that, or you do the like country, black man like country, blues, southern soul, long as you're being you, that makes you real. And I think people got a false sense of what real nigga is. You know what I mean? And when you are doing you and you're into what you're into, maybe it be cars, maybe it be, pickleball, whatever you into. That's what you into. You don't let nobody sway you off, or you're not into this because somebody else is into this. That's what you're into. That make you real, bro. And I respect it. And I respect it from the bottom of my heart. Like, that's how you should be doing it. You know what I mean? Just as long as you're not a harm to yourself. As long as you're not a harm to yourself, I'm cool with it. You're not a harm to yourself and others, I'm cool with it. If you're not hurting no man, he ain't hurt nobody, man. Leave buddy alone, man. Let him do what he do. That's how he get down, man. That's how he run his play. Leave him alone. Let him do him. It is what it is. Bet. I'm gonna protect you by all means. You feel what I'm saying? So we are not battling, going back and forth. This is just a portion of time where things are getting picked up, things are getting moved out, and money is being made. But it's too much chatter. And the chatter includes my name. You can't stay quiet forever. But man, I wanted to so bad. And Buddy used to just piss me off, man. And then he had a cosign, so he felt safe. I think that was one of the reasons why he stayed close to little bro. I used to feel like every time, bro, like, you got your ideal guy, you got your money guy, then you got your one that can just move and shake and be in any circle at any time. And every time we came up with like an idea, like, which was I had a dude bring me a situation. He had stumbled up on a meal van leaving Detroit. He stumbled up on a meal van. A meal van is like one of those cargo things that you see like at the port. And I guess he ran up on it and got some shoes. So he had J's, he had all types of fly ass shoes. All types of fly shoes, all of them legit. They were supposed to go to a specific store, but he stumbled upon it. And when he did, you know what I'm saying, he came to me and was like, "What's up, bro?" He said, "Man, I can blah, 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 get you some shoes, this, that, and the third." I was like, "All right, bet." So I'm trying to sell these shoes. You feel me? I'm trying to sell these shoes. But you know how niggas is. If I come to you and say, "Dog, I don't want," because he giving me a solid ass deal, because the only thing he do, he's trying to stack up this bread so he can go back and see if he can get some more. So really, what we were supposed to do was lock in. We were really supposed to lock in and do something, but then everybody always want to go and get somebody else, but never want to do the business with me. They always go and get somebody else and they fuck it up, and they never want to come do business with me. But I'm the one you come to want to hustle with. You always want to hustle with me, but you want to do business with the next nigga. And I used to tell him that, dog. Y'all used to piss me off, man, because I'd be like, "Bro, why do you want to go and get the dude to go do business when you can do the business with the business and with the hustle with me?" So that's when I realized, I was like, you know what? I think if I came out and I was all flashy and had the jewelry, this, that, and the third, they'll respect it more. because I'm coming out playing, that's how they was thinking. I was just thinking of me playing. So you got to dress the part for these stupid ass niggas instead of sitting back and we sitting back actually devising a plan as if I'm doing business with you, but you want to come to me for the hustle. So I'm like, dog, I could have funded you going back. You could have left me everything. I could have funded you going back to go and do it again and bring it back. And then we could have continued this whole little situation. At the same time, in between time, one of my partners was already opening the store. He had a great idea to open the store, which he did. But at the same time, guess what? He did it in the wrong location. We don't rock no more for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It is what it is. So when I told Buddy, like, man, hey, man, I'm trying to get some shoes and some clothes, because there was one barbershop in that I had to go to one time because my barber wasn't available. I went down to this shop, and in the front of the shop, he had nothing but clothes, shoes, belts, and all that. He had like them, you know, them little Habib stores, the little K&Gs, the men's high fashion. He had one of those stores in the front, but in the back, he cut hair. So I was like, man, I said, man, you sell a lot of them clothes and shoes, man? He's like, yeah. Everybody comes in and buys something. You know, I try to keep people coming in here to do something. If they're not getting a haircut, they're buying something. I'm like, all right, cool, Dominican cat. So I was like, man, I want to sell some shoes. And I'm like, if I can hustle this product, man, I can hustle some shoes. You know what I mean? So I was hustling them shoes. But you can't show niggas no lower price because they're all these fake, man, these fake. Dog, I don't even know where to go get fake shoes from. At this particular time, dog, I don't even know where to go get any fake. I'm like, dog, I don't even know where to go get no fake stuff. Like, dog, I say, my boy hit a lick and we getting off this product. Come and get it. My profit margin ain't even high. I'm just thinking about selling a lot so I can get something. You know what I mean? Anything, because I understand how to piece things out being in this hustle. I understood that. I understood piecing things out until you get the big number to go and reinvest in yourself. If the number's not big enough, then go back in and reinvest. That's what you're supposed to do. So I understood that portion of commerce. I understood the exchange of goods and services. I understood that. So we sit down, all three of us, me, him, and my little brother. And I say, man, I'm thinking about selling some shoes. Guess what he do? Next 2 days, he come back with he had this bourbon, and he had this whole backside filled with shoes. He had like 800 pair of shoes or 100 pair of shoes. But they was boo-boo ass shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these are boo-boo ass shoes. All these ain't gonna even move, man. What is you doing? First and foremost, why are you doing something without me? Why are you taking my idea and going to do that? Me, myself, I know what the street's into. They want T's. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do is match these T's up with these J's. Easy business model that's being followed all the way to the day. Any DTLR you go into, any JD you fall into, any men's high fashion store you fall into, it's an easy business plan. Just go and match the shirts, the t-shirts, because it's hot, it's Florida, it's humid. Match the t-shirts, the wife beaters, aka gall shirts, with, you know, boom. I was trying to find a place where I could find some Dickies wholesale so I could sell some Dickies, some Jabos, jeans, all that. But Buddy just was always trying to get out and do something. Like, he wanted to be the first one so it won't look like we did it together. It's like he did it. And he can deny it, even if he watched this shit. And he can deny it because he know exactly, if he responds, he know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, because you know you did that shit. You know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. You was always the one that always want to go and slide off. Like, I bring you into the fold, let you see what the play is, and you want to slide off and do that shit. That's some whole creep shit. It's creep, bro. Because you going against the grain, no matter how you want to see it, no matter how you want to take it, you're going against the grain. If that's the case, just like now that you're probably by yourself, you need to be by yourself, because everybody looking at you funny as hell. And every time you bust a move like that, you look flawed as fuck, dog. I don't care what you say. You might think that shit is real. You may think that shit is business. You may think that shit is this and that way, left and right. Use a hoe, nigga. When you go against the grain, when you're trying to step out from the niggas and do your own shit, dog, let it be known, step the fuck off and do your own thing. But when you do snake shit like that, bro, when we're supposed to be doing that shit as a unit, you look snake, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say, dog. Try to justify it any way you want to, dog. Because everybody's version of real ain't the same. If I bring the idea, be like, man, y'all do with it as you want. It's cool. I need to learn that hustle game until I get my feet back under me. It depends on whatever the market is, whatever the market's coming from. And you got to have a place where you need to go and get it. You know what I mean? Like at that particular time, let's just say the times that even in my later hustles, I was hustling fidget spinners, jailbroken fire sticks, odd socks, like the socks that had like Captain Crunch and Fruit Loops, and for the kids, football teams on the socks, sage, what it was, shea butter, the concentrated shea butter, anything. But we had a marketplace. We had down there a spot called Brewster. Webster, I'm sorry, a place called Webster where you can go and get all that stuff wholesale for the low. T-shirts, socks, drawers, whatever for the low. Like if you ever hurting around that Central Florida area, go to Webster. Go out to Webster. Market Mondays, they open every Monday. Market Monday, they open early, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. Like go down there, you can get T-shirts, socks, drawers, novelties, anything. Like, it depends on what the market is calling for right now. I think what's hot right now are hats. I think hats are hot right now. I think clothing is very hot right now. Shoes, comfortable shoes, kind of hey dude types, running shoes. They're hot right now. I always keep my pretty much fragrance is gonna always be something. Everybody want to look good and smell good at the cheapest prices they can. That's just the hustle. So when I had the idea for the clothes, I had to learn after this one. I was like, man, I can't tell this nigga nothing, man. I can't tell this whole nigga nothing, man. You know what I mean? Because every time he try to run off and try to, be the first one to do it, and I keep asking my brother, like, man, what's wrong with this nigga, man? But the nigga was from Philly, man. I'm just weary of niggas from Philly because he wasn't the first and he wasn't the last. Every nigga I met from that, I don't know what it is about that funky ass city. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's some weird shit going on, bro. And niggas think that damn dog, no dog, you ain't that dog. It's different down here down south, bro. It's different down here down south. If you want to proclaim yourself to be a part of this unit, a part of a unit, then there's no need for you to be doing anything sideline. Like, respect the game, bro. Respect the game, man. Respect the players that's in it. You can go far, but we go further together. You just don't understand, bro. And everything had to be mapped out. Some things you just can't jump out there into, because if you jump out there into it, guess what happens? You make mistakes. So we can calculate together. It's better. 3 minds are better than one. 3 minds are better than one. So whatever we got to do to keep this thing flowing like it's supposed to be flowing, hey, let's do it. There's no need for us to be in the lane to where we trying to just do our own thing when we can always, whatever move I'm getting ready to make, we do, and we sit back in the think tank together. So whenever you disperse, you got all the knowledge. When I disperse, I got all the knowledge. When you disperse, he got all the knowledge. But y'all niggas didn't want to do it like that. And then in that D game, I would never go back. And if I did, you would never know. You just see it on the news. Like, damn, man, I thought Aunt say it never go back to that. You damn right. I want to tell you a damn thing. Nothing. Any move I'm about to make, man, it only take one time for somebody to do something without like checking with me, like respecting the relationship enough, the friendship enough, whatever, the business relationship enough. Oh, you ain't got number one time do that shit now. Nah, I'm gonna go on about my business. I'm gonna still rock, but I ain't consulting you about that shit. Cause I already know how you feel like you want to move. You feel like somebody might be stagnating you or something. So if you feel stagnated in any way, get the fuck from around me. Yeah, you thinking somebody trying to stagnate you. I ain't never trying to stunt your growth. If you got all the information, by all means, baby, do your thing. If you got all the information, you know what I mean? If you don't want to follow lead or coexist with one, hey, go on do your own thing, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't. And that's where that, as shallow as I am, as deep as I am, which means as shallow as I am, as deep as I am. If you want me to go about my own way, then I'll go about my own way. But if you want me to stay in, I'm in. I'm in, my nigga. You ain't gotta count your fingers to see if I'm in. I'm in. You ain't gotta ask me 4, 5, 6, 17 times, bro. I'm here. You don't need to reiterate. I'm here. I'm here. I key. I be I or I key. Right here. Or I'll be there. You know where I be at. You don't need no location for me. I be in place. God damn it. I be in place. Straight like that. I want to get to this next part of when shit was really like, I'm not gonna act like I couldn't see it. I just didn't think that it was gonna affect me. Remind me. I gotta remind myself. Because this next part of it, like I seen it happening. I couldn't stop it though. That shit was out of my hands. So I had to make an ultimate decision. Man. I've learned a lot, man, on this journey, man. I don't give a damn how anybody feel like, oh, he always talking about dope and jail and this and that and the third. Dog, I learned a lot, dog. And all that shit, whether your lame, green ass, sucker ass don't know no different. All of it ties into regular life, bro. Just because you did it through Wendy's and McDonald's and you didn't put your life or your freedom on the line, all that shit ties in. And I know that where these lessons that I learned is going to help me once I get to that next level. As soon as I get to that next level, like it's been helping me on every level of this game that I've been on, how it helped me, how I can smell it in a room, how I can see it in a room, how I can decipher through a room, how I can move in any sector, all that helped me. All of it. Just because mine didn't go down the road, the conventional or traditional road that you went down, don't necessarily mean that it's not vital or it wasn't important information. You bitch you. Y'all like the new track? Did y'all get to hear it? New track kind of dope.
I can't die with them.
Wait. Before I get into that, I need to holler at y'all. This Wednesday at 8 p.m. coming up this Wednesday, there will be part 2 to Marty's interview. And we're gonna have a nice little session.
It's for the mothers, the queens, the women that held it all together, even when nobody noticed. Queens don't break, now they've been to rise. Smile through the tears with fire in their eyes. Whole world heavy, but they still stand tall. Strong women carry everybody through it all. Queens don't fall, even under pressure. Heart full of pain, but they still are better. Bossed up mothers with a soul so gold. Built from struggle, now they unbreakable. Sing 'em. Yeah. You already know what time it is. Souls and Plugg. Gang, 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 gang. Hey, talk that game when I switch it up. From the field to the court, we lit it up. If pressure on the line, we live for that. Let's go.
30, man. Y'all get ready for the show. Hey, man, thank y'all for tapping in. Everybody that came in, please hit that like button. Please get this thing out to the algorithm, man. Storytime has been epic every story time, and I really appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy. As always, y'all keep y'all head on the swivel, man, and make sure y'all take y'all time out, man, to pray. Pray every day, man. Things change every day. Don't miss a day. Try to do your 30-day challenge. Matter of fact, make it a 10-day challenge. Make it a 10-day challenge, man. Everybody go and do what they're supposed to do, man. Get their time up, you feel me? Oh, we got walk down in the building. Hey, we got the sophisticated crash out in the building. What's up, Tez, man? Hey, man, great shows, man. Them nightcaps been hitting different, boy. Them nightcaps been hitting different. That whole panel aspect y'all got going, I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, if you get bit, I'm telling you ahead of time, just letting you know. No, but it ain't nothing, man. It's the RSC, baby. You know what it is. Tez down in the building. Marty, thank you for being in the building. And let's run this real quick because I teased y'all with this. Indeed. Tez down, thank you for coming through. Marty, thank you for coming through. Miles Bassett, thank you for coming through. Too Tight, thank you for coming through, my brother. Souls, thank you for coming through. International Skull, always in the building, man. Appreciate y'all, man, so much, man. Hey, Kobe Finney from 60 Crip. Appreciate you coming in too, my brother. Wolf BG, always love. Marty, thank you so much. And Coco, last but not least. Y'all have a wonderful morning. Get ready for 1181. Y'all get ready for 1181 later. 1181 is coming to you next. And as always, feel blessed to be plugged in.